tired, nice and hot. Time to break the bead. Feels good on this side. Flip it over. Do the same thing. Oh my God. Wow, this was the stiffest, hardest tire I've ever had to take off in my life. We got it off. Now I'm dead. That was supposed to be the easy part. All right, well, a few times I know I was touching the tube with the tire spoons. By the way, don't ever get these little tiny tusk tire spoons. They are horrible and they will just destroy your rims. Back to this, I'm gonna put the valve core back inside, put air in it, and put a little bit of soapy water on there, and just make sure that there's no leaks in this tube now. Word, we got the wheel looking mint again, all fresh and clean, minus the new scratches that I just put on it. It's all good. Just gonna use a little black marker, cover those up. Plus I'm probably gonna powder coat these rims a different color in the future now that I'm getting a new powder coating setup. But back on topic, wanna give a huge shout out to the homie who sent these over to me, Trav the Sav. Make sure you check this guy out, all right? This guy is all about the bike life, has a great attitude and outlook on the whole scene. He was the one who gave me some advice on what tires would work for my 450 for the street, since this dude is an absolute savage, as his name entails. Make sure you check out his Instagram and watch how good he can ride. He straight up just sent me both of these tires that were brand new, not used, and he didn't charge me anything for it except for the cost to ship it here. So huge thanks to you again, bro. You're definitely a real one. I'm gonna be putting these to good use. I'm gonna be running these Shinko 705 tires. I don't know if you can read it right there, but these are a 110/80/19. This is gonna fit your standard rear motocross wheel that we have here. The other tire he sent is an IRC. It's a little bit skinnier, a little bit taller, and it just looks like it's more for the street, but I do want some dual sport capability, and I think that these 705s are gonna work better for me, so that's why I went ahead and got a front as well. This one is a 90/90/21. I'm gonna keep this moving along, but I've heard some negative things about these tires and the installation and how difficult they are, that they're really stiff, and those people were using a machine to install it. So wish me luck. I'm gonna be using the Baja no pinch tire tool, which you guys will see, and that should get us home safely and get that tube in there without pinching it. Holy fuck, that was damn near impossible to get this tube and the valve stem through. But I got it. It's a little bit crooked. It's all right. Damn near busted all my knuckles trying to get this tire on. And what I will tell you is, this is no joke. This is the hardest, stiffest tire I've ever installed. So now is the really fun part, trying to get this thing all the way on. Let's see what this Baja no pinch can do, but I'm already exhausted. Wow, this is the sickest tool ever, I swear. I hate changing tires, it's so difficult, and this tire was insanely hard. I'm shaking right now. So without that tool, I wouldn't have gotten this accomplished. I'll put this in the video description if anyone's interested. It's definitely been a lifesaver for me. I am 99% sure that everything worked out. Just checking the rim lock, make sure that that moves. Good. Valve stem straightened out, tightened down. So now it's time to put some air into this tube and make sure that it sets the bead. I'm gonna use at least 30 pounds of PSI to set the bead, and then we'll make sure that it's holding air before I put it back on the bike. If it pops, but yeah, buddy. Well, this thing is holding air perfectly, looks amazing, and we are ready to throw it on the bike. So I'm not gonna wait any longer. See what it looks like. give this video a like right now, just because this bike is looking so damn tough. What do you guys think of the setup? These things look mean. Absolutely love my bike. It's about to ride so good on the street. I can't wait to test it out. So last thing I gotta do is just put a new chain on the rear and torque everything down. The reason I'm replacing this old chain, it doesn't look that bad, but it has so much side-to-side play. You can hear it. I mean, it's bone dry too. So that thing is just no good. Let's get to it. I want to ride. There you have it, boys. This thing is so gorgeous. And that chain, woo-wee. It's time to go ride. Oh yeah, ready to roll. This bike looks so amazing. I can't wait. By the way, you guys are seeing this video out of the new GoPro 9, so colors should look great. Video should be a little bit better now. The only thing is I do have my microphone wired in a little bit differently, so hopefully it's gonna sound all right. And we're also trying out these new tires. So just a quick little cruise. I know this video got a little bit long. We gotta see what's up. We gotta give them a quick little run. Perfect weather right now. God, I love Mexico. Oh yeah, these things are smooth. I could tell from just pushing the bike how much better these tires roll. They're gonna be really responsive. I can feel it already. From experience, I know that I need to let these tires break in a little bit. They're gonna be a little bit slippery right now. They are quite responsive. Yeah, they're smoother. This is going to help me a lot to get better at wheelies. Surely, I'll get there. Woo! Yeah, these tires are a lot faster too. felt the balance actually. Getting a little higher now. Oh man. These are the views. Whew. Well, mission success. I absolutely love these tires. I got a lot to learn. Obviously, I suck at wheelies. You guys comment and tell me how bad I am. But thanks a lot for watching this video. Hopefully you guys learned how to put skinnies on your dirt bike if you're interested in that. But you know me, I'm just doing my thing, taking you guys along for the ride. So hopefully I see you guys in the next video. Till then, take it easy. Ride safe. Peace.